What's up, guys? This is the Steel Voice. Check with you guys for another video. Sorry I'm a little bit late with this one, but I'm here to review the Steelers versus Cards post-game video. Give me about 10 seconds and I'll get to the game. Have a nice taste of beverage, and let's get to the game. That was one good game. Apparently, not only the Steelers, but Doug Hodges made history. He is the only undrafted quarterback in NFL history to beat two first-round overall quarterbacks, two number one overall quarterbacks in back-to-back games of back-to-back years. The 2017 first overall pick was Baker Mayfield, and you saw how that turned out. And with the Cards, the 2018 first round overall was Kyler Murray, and you saw what happened. That lane. All I gotta say was, I think outside of that touchdown which he threw to David Johnson, Kyler Murray didn't do shit. Because our defense is strong. Our defense contained this man the whole game. They contained him the whole game. He literally couldn't do squat outside that touchdown to David Johnson. Bud Dupree leveled his ass. Mark Barry also got a sack on him. TJ Watt, oh god, TJ Watt went ugly on him. He went ugly. I bet you when Conner looked at TJ Watt, he's like, oh shit, here we go again. That's what happened. I bet you he looked at TJ Watt, he's like, come on, man. Not this time. Come on, man. That's what he was giving that look. TJ Watt, he just went straight up ugly on this man. He beat this man up like he in a prison yard. He sacked him, and he got an interception him at the goal line. While Carmari tried to run the ball and throw it, interception by TJ Watt at the goal line. Joe Hayden had two interceptions. First interception was some Superman type interception. He wasn't leaving the receiver. He was like right near the receiver. I'm like, oh no, he about to tackle. Then he was smart. When the ball came, he came right in front of the receiver. I'm like, yo, how did he do that? It was crazy. It was. And then, you know, the second interception, or like, it was Kyle Murray pretty much throwing the ball and say, fuck it, we lost. He threw it up in the air, said, fuck it, game's over. And that was the second interception. I think even Devin Bush got a sack on this man. Like, it was bad. This guy was literally terrible. This guy was, he had a shitty game against our defense. Kyle Murray, he had a very shitty game. And he had a shitty day, thanks to number 90. And number 90 is now third in odds to win Defensive Player of the Year. I'm telling you, number 90 is a ball. Number 90 is a monster. TJ Watt's a monster. You can't deny that. He's a monster. The man's a beast. Oh, man. Now we talked a lot about the Steelers defensively, offensively. Doug Hodges, he had a receiving touchdown to who they got? Deontay Johnson. Speaking of Deontay Johnson, this man had a field day. He had probably one of his best games as a receiver. That was probably his best game of his career so far. Of this year. This is his best game. He had a receiving touchdown. He had a reverse for a big gain. He caught like 11 Cardinals. Didn't know what they were doing. Up until Buda Baker got him. He hit him on a reverse. And, what else? Oh, the special teams touch. Oh, man. That special teams touch. That Deontay was an 85-yard per return touchdown. Yeah, it was 85. 85-yard per return. Bruh. He went like, he came like this. Then he came all the way around. He came like going all the way to the other side of the field. He had 4 or 5 Cardinals on the floor. Bro was running all the way. I'm like, bro, what the hell? How the hell did he do that? It's crazy. I'm telling you, this is crazy. I don't know what to expect. The entire Steelers played a good game. The entire Steelers played with a good game. And this game, all that certifies Coach Tomlin's 13th season in a row. He has never had a losing season. I think he has the longest non-losing season coach. I think. I think the only people about to join this man is Don Morris Scott. I don't know. The man, he is 13 seasons in a row since he took up the mantle as a head coach. Never had a losing season. Never had one. And now he's 8-5. This is considering with what he has had. This year, considering that the injury plague, whatever time I have to go through this year, there is some strong nominations that Tomlin could be a strong mix, strong candidate for Coach of the Year. He could. With what he's got, hey, if he goes to the playoffs, we'll be the first team in history to start 0-3 and go to the playoffs. This shows you something. The Steelers are now, without AB, without Le'Veon Bell, the Steelers are a well-coached team without them. I've told you. And I've been calling it. And a lot of dumb people to be like, oh, Tomlin can do this, Tomlin can do that. It's really hard to coach when you have two Eagles on the who think they're superior to everyone else. Well, there's only one Eagle superior to everyone else, Antonio Brown, and you've got a child, a person that acts like a child on the field. It's really hard. Without those two, you see how much of a well-coached team the Steelers are. No matter what we went through, we're 8-5. We have won 8 of the last 10. The only people that can say that is the Baltimore Ravens. We have won 8 of our last 10. Hell, not even New England can say that. Hell, not even. The only team that has won 8 of their last 10 games this season is the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Which tells you 3 things. Well, one thing, mostly. Tomlin, without the cancers, without the locker room egos, without all that, he can very well control this team. He can very well make this team function to something. And that's why I respect out of like how do I say it? Out of Mike Tomlin. With what he has had, Stephon Tuitt out for the season, Rosie Nix out, Ryan Switzer. Hell, Ben Roethlisberger's out for the season. Ben! The two-time Super Bowl champion! And we're 8-5, looking at most likely playoffs. What does this leave? What does this leave here with? The Pittsburgh Steelers are a well-coached team. Right now on the Tomlin he can well coach this team. I know this team is like, oh, this team. What? I mean, look at Cleveland. Cleveland, player-wise, are more talented than the Steelers. Player-wise, they are. I'm not gonna deny that. Cowboys, player-wise, have more talent than we do. Not defensively, offensively, they do. No, I'm not. I'm not saying here Amari Cooper is better than Smith. No. But they have more talent, player-wise. Why do you think teams like Cleveland are not in the playoffs? Dallas Cowboys who may not make it to the playoffs. Don't even know why they make it to the playoffs. They're a garbage-ass division. NFC East. Worst division all in the entire NFL. Chargers. Colts. All those teams. Bears, Rams, those guys. If you know what I'm talking about, Bears, Rams. I could go on with this. Why do those teams are not in the playoffs? Why? I'll tell you why. Coaching matters more than talent. The old saying goes, you need talent on the field. That's true. But a coach can guide a non-talented team somewhere. But a talented team cannot guide a coach anywhere. Cannot guide a shitty coach. That's all I'm telling you. Coaching matters more than talent. If you have a great coach on your team, like a Tomlin, a Belichick, a Doug Peterson, you can say even, at one point, a Sean Payton, a Pete Carroll, right now, those coaches, you can might as well go to the playoffs. They can guide your team to the playoffs. But if you have coaches like a Freddie Kitchens, Jason Garrett, that guy can't even coach a fucking team. Oh, the hell, he's been on the Cowboys for 10 years, which is beyond me. Marvin Lewis. Hugh Jackson. You're not going anywhere, no matter what talent you have. You're not going nowhere. The MVP of this game, I will say Joe Hayden, TJ Watt, Deontay Johnson, and Doug Hodges. Oh yeah, by the way, before I leave, I'm sorry not to say anything, I want to talk about that special teams play where we faked a kick. I know it was stupid to fake the kick, but let me analyze it from here. The entire team looked to punt. Tomlin did not call the fake kick. He did not. He probably did. I'm not sure. Something Tomlin did or something he did. Tomlin never called the fake punt. Even when the front line saw that the team was about to know it was a fake punt, the front seven of the special teams were moving in for a regular punt. Justin Kicker didn't get the memo. The punter, Jordan Berry, he didn't get the memo. So I don't think I will say, "Oh, Jordan Berry, this, he's that." No. Yeah, one terrible mistake, he'll get over it. Okay, things happen. But the MVPs of this game, I'll rehash this. I'll recap it. It will be Joe Hayden, TJ Watt, Deontay Johnson, Doug Hodges. All right, offense, an A. Defense, A plus. Offense, offense, A plus. A plus on the offense. Well, an A because Benny Snow fumbled, but it's not really his fault, so I'll give him like an A on offense. Defense, A plus as usual. And special teams, A plus. Thank you guys for staying in the video. Be sure to like, subscribe for updates, click the bell notifications. This has been the Steelers versus Cards pre-game hype video, post-game reaction. I'll probably do a Steelers versus Bills pre-game video probably on Saturday night. So I'll make sure to stay posted with you guys on that, okay? I'm out now, so peace. Here we go, Steelers. Here we